Hey everyone, this is a response to SilverTooth's video on cryptocurrency going to zero. This is by no means an attack on him. We're pretty much cut from the same cloth. I've been into the precious metals market since 2008 and cryptocurrency since 2016. One side note, I did say we both agreed on not cryptocurrency going to zero, gold and silver going to zero because it can be made now, even though it's unprofitable. Yes, in the future, it will be profitable. It will make sense to make. The one thing I know, SilverTooth have heard of Cliff High before, but back in the day, Cliff High made a prediction that we will see that $600 silver that everyone talks about seeing one day. I believe it could happen still, based on the fact that Cliff High said in the late 2020s we're going to see technology like flying cars and crazy stuff like that, which I can see with with the way they're making drones and stuff. Maybe they'll have a more effective drone in the future. But the need for silver it will be great before it will be profitable to just make on its own. So that could cause, if a demand that great, which even with electric cars could arise, could definitely bring a big spike in the silver price. But anyway, back on to why cryptocurrency going to zero, I just don't believe in. It's because he makes cases on possible hacks in the future. Government possibly made it to begin with a backdoor, which I believe could be possible too, but not for all cryptocurrencies. I certainly don't believe it for a cryptocurrency like Monero. Monero is number one on the dark web. As far as I'm concerned, it has more utility than pretty much most cryptocurrencies.
So that I
Hold
think
on. Most cryptocurrencies I can think of. Like I said, I can get cash. I can get a private plane ticket. Who knows what I can get on the dark web with it? It's fast. It has a lot of transactions per day. It's one of the not Bitcoin, not Ethereum, but it's for all the other ones. It's definitely one of the leaders. Yeah, Monero has a great utility case, and there's even better just for the privacy aspect. I love Pirate Chain too, so I've even seen some stores that accept Pirate Chain, but the wallets kind of suck for Pirate Chain. I'll say that they're awful for Pirate Chain. They really need to be upgraded. That's their downfall. Narrow I like a lot. They have a great web wallet. Their mobile wallet not so great. But at least it works, unlike Pirate Chain. I can't remember of the other one right now, but there's a smart contract layer one, and they actually have some tokens for it too. They have a token called Equilibrium. It's like similar to Chainlink. It's an Oracle token, but I can't remember what the name of the layer one is. But I think that's a great investment opportunity too. These privacy chains also, they have developers working on them every day to make sure they don't get hacked, to make sure they stay private. I mean, Monero has developers been working on it for years. I think the Monero developers work harder than the Bitcoin developers, honestly. Well, Bitcoin really doesn't make that many improvements, but I just don't see it. And where if you want to go the reverse, say we have EMP attacks, whatever, solar flares, say we lose, lots of computers, the blockchain's accessible through ham radio. I mean, I think we're covered on all bases with cryptocurrency. I don't think it's going anywhere. Also, probably the video and that I have on the background I'm about to play for you is, I believe SilverTooth agrees is the greatest economist of all time too. And before cryptocurrency was even a thing, a lot of people say this is him predicting Bitcoin in 1999. I said it's him predicting Monero in 1999. Let's take a listen.
I think that the internet is going to be one of the major forces for reducing the role of government. The one thing that's missing, but that will soon be developed, is a reliable e-cash, a method whereby on the internet you can transfer funds from A to B without A knowing B or B knowing A. the way in which I can take a $20 bill and hand it over to you, and there's no record of where it came from. And you may get that without knowing who I am. That kind of thing will develop on the internet, and that will make it even easier for people to use the internet. Of course, it has its negative side. It means that the gangsters, the people who are engaged in illegal transactions, will also have an easier way to carry on their business.
See, it's
The Marshall Islands.
That's what I mean. You know, one of the greatest economists is what he says with the clawback as well as part of his argument on why CBDCs will exist but not cryptocurrency. It's going to be like cash. I mean, they only had cash back in the 1800s. There was no like electronic records. I mean, even back the 50s, you know. I mean, there was paper records then still. I mean, it's just going to be kind of a trust thing. I mean, you know, you're not going to get your product unless you pay, you know, and if somebody has a good reputation, you're okay with paying them. You know, it's a downfall in the system, but I mean, what are you going to, would you rather be on CBDCs where they can take money from you at any time, control you, enslave you? I'm pretty sure people are going to take freedom over slavery. That's my opinion. But just wanted to get this video post up real quick. I'm backdated on a couple other videos. One of my hockey breaks. I've been through a lot of stuff recently. But I will get those up as soon as I can. Have a good one.